Welcome to Java with Jonah, where common sense meets caffeine. Pope Francis recently released a writing on the coronavirus pandemic. Part of it read that after the pandemic, he hoped, in quotes, people had antibodies of justice, charity, and solidarity. As an example, he talked about world hunger and outright starvation. Note, more than 2 billion people are undernourished and 24,000 people starve to death every day in the world. The Pope says the answer to this is people from the first world, again in quotes, living more austere lives that enable equitable distribution of food. Translated in average Joe speak, there's enough food to go around, but us first world folks have become as gluttonous and selfish as the day is long. Exhibits A, B, C, while all these third world people are massively food insecure and dying even from it in droves, we waste billions of dollars on non-nutritional junk food, think nothing of dropping $15 at the all-you-can-eat buffet on a regular basis, and throw out at least 33% of our food. And speaking of 33% of Americans are now obese, and 66% of us are overweight. When Jesus said, "Woe to you who are filled now," do you think he was kidding on that? Now, it's just that we don't really want to look at all this, nor do we want spiritual leaders or politicians, for that matter, calling us on it. And for the most part, they don't. Except, well, it's Pope. So what's this more austere life that the Pope is calling us to in the first world? Easy. We lose most of the junk food, we start eating less and more nutritiously, we don't eat out nearly as much, and we stop carelessly letting stuff go to waste. We even start growing more gardens. All this will save a significant amount of money. Money not to be put in an IRA or a wider screen TV, but to be put into outreach projects to help people in the third world become more food sustainable. At the end of time, when God's doing that sheep and goat separation thing, as far as heaven and hell goes, we'll be able to look at us Americans and say, "Well done, guys. When I was hungry, you gave me something to eat."